We have a lot of time to speculate about what to expect from the next season of 1923 now that its first season is over. Naturally, there are a lot of theories out there, and today we are going to talk about one that has been on our minds ever since it was first mentioned. We cannot wait to show it to you because it is innovative, exciting, and simply mind-blowing. As you are all aware, the love story in 1923 shines more than anything else. While the other Yellowstone universe shows are more centered around family show and nearby legislative issues, 1923 features the sentiment between two youngsters across different mainlands. Despite the fact that this love story started out as a side story, it quickly became the main plot because people loved Alexandra and Spencer's angst and chemistry. What we're looking for in a timeless classic love story is a couple who fell in love at first sight and then gave everything to one another. We had the opportunity to watch a true love story written by Taylor Sheridan thanks to 1923, and we are already in love with it. Naturally, this love story also suffers from a lot of drama, tragedy, and separation, just like every other classic romance. The detachment of our beloved lovers, particularly during the events of 1923 Season 1, Episode 8, was extremely heartbreaking and appears to have lasted longer than we hoped. In fact, it's possible that we won't see Alexandra at all in Season 2 of the show. She might attempt to relocate to the United States and spend the entire season in London. The fact that Alexandra is expecting a child only adds to the tragedy of the situation. She suffers from morning sickness throughout the entirety of the show's 8th episode, indicating that she is carrying Spencer's child. Naturally, when a pregnancy occurs unexpectedly, things get much more complicated than they already are. Alexandra's family would not allow her to travel such a long distance as a single pregnant woman, even if they were willing to assist her. Therefore, we anticipate that she will give birth in London and then begin her journey to Montana. However, she is able to communicate with Spencer regardless of this. She probably writes to him frequently and knows the ranch's address. Nevertheless, it is a significant setback that may cause the lovers to suffer a great deal without feeling supported by one another. Despite this, we have faith that there is hope at the end of the tunnel. The fact that Elizabeth has lost her baby was another significant occurrence in Episode 8. The young couple had a touching conversation about their expectations for their marriage and what it means for them to be a family as a result of this unexpected loss. In the end, Jack made it abundantly clear that they do not require a child to be a family. Instead, they can follow Jacob and Kara's example and raise other people's children. We believe that this was a significant foreshadowing of the events that will occur at the series' conclusion in Season 2. We believe that Alexandra will somehow arrive in Montana carrying a child. However, she will discover Spencer engaged in a significant struggle with Banner and Dawn, which will result in his subsequent murder. He will probably be compelled to leave Montana for committing such a crime, just as he was compelled to leave the ship and any other British territory for that matter. If that's the case, Alexandra will accompany him on this long journey, but she won't be able to bring her baby because it probably won't survive. Jack and Elizabeth will then take the stage and raise the child as if it were their own. The primary Dutton family tree reveals that John Dutton is Jack Dutton's grandson. However, 1923 will reveal that he was adopted by Jack despite being Spencer's grandson. This raises the possibility that the Duttons have relatives in Africa or another region of the world. Matthew McConaughey, who is rumored to be starring in Yellowstone soon, might emerge as yet another Spencer and Alexandra's son in that scenario. He could grow up in Africa and then come back to Montana to see his family. How do you feel about this theory? Do you believe that Taylor Sheridan would agree to such a plot point? Please share, like, and subscribe to the video, as well as let us know what you think in the comments.